destination.
Alright. So, we got some special text here from the Hex. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. You know, I always enjoy these POM-2 PC conversations. Always fun. Alright. Whoa. Do you know who that is? This is so cool. No, should I? LOL, mate. Even I know who that is. And that's not even my jam. Same, says Amir. Author, hablas en serio. Looks like Author's the only one who's not in the know. Who's Flair? They're a musician? I mean, I don't know who that is either. No shit, we'll give it away. You aren't helping my case. They're Temple of Temple and the Rippers. Man, they were all over the news after what Victor did. I have no idea what happened at Temple after that. I guess now we know, huh? I guess he got stuck here with us. Be nice to have an extra set of hands. More the merrier. Another part of our happy family. Yeah. Something tells me they might be more it meets the eye, that one. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. Alright. Fact is, we don't know how many more of us there are out there. And our doors will be open to them until they prove otherwise. Alright. So Author's accepting him into the crew. See what he says. I'm worried about Eleanor. She knows. I mean, that's her job. I'm gonna say that. She can handle herself. Sometimes I'm not so sure. She was born 2 minutes before me at a minute to midnight, and she thinks she's 100 years wiser. She's hurting. She's alone. And when she's like that, she goes dark. And I don't mean normal dark crystals and cars and ghost dark. I mean pit of the void dark. And you're worried someday she won't come back? When I use transference on Eleanor, I can hear what she hears. I don't blame her for... I don't blame her for having dark moments. I don't even think about that. Of course you can't. Is she okay? As okay as someone who can be with her friends treat her like a monster? That's not good. As okay as she can be when own twin brother doesn't know how to talk to her anymore. She can hear every thought of everybody around her and has to keep a straight face. I'd go dark and now and again too. Yeah. Consider what Quincy thinks about when he thinks nobody's paying attention. What should I do? I'd march up to her, give her a hug, let your emotions talk to her on here. Hard to read minds through text. Just be patient. She needs you, she'll let you know. Some people need to heal on their own. I would say just reach out to her. I'll try that, thanks. Cool. Remember, never share. Oh, so why crystals? You and Quincy, you ever Oh, I've always loved them. When I was little, my dad took us to the Innovation Museum in Ledston, and Arthur and I both got these crystal kits. Arthur turned out shit. Literally like a lumpy little rock turd. It went into the bin. Mine was a beautiful blue diamond. Ever since that day, I felt like crystals were on my side somehow. Cool. Decoration. No. Alright. I know there's a lot of nonsense written about crystals, not my thing. I don't believe they purify my aura or light up the chakras, but they do have a presence. Sorry, I'm awake. Sorry, I'm aware I would sound like a complete head case. Nah, there's actually a crystal that has a piezoelectromagnetism. Might be quartz or something. So for sure, there's energy stored within crystals in real life. I'm glad you said it. Not me. They're just fancy rocks. I have friends who are cephalons. They're literally intelligences in the form of glass cubes. Why would I think I'd mock you for thinking crystals have a presence? I spent too much time digging crystals out of the ground for them not to be important on some deeper level. You'd be amazed how many warframes were made in part by crystals, or one of one kind, or several. I wonder if he's talking about um, what's that one called? Well, now I feel stupid for feeling stupid. Oh shit. I expect you to have crystals I could only dream about. Argon, you only find it in the void and disintegrates once you take it out. There's a whole Warframe, that's the one I'm talking about. Citrine. We have a pair of doomed lovers who were turned into crystals. That's her name? I think I glimpsed her in your mind. The pretty geode lady. I suppose she and I are related now. There's a comforting thought. Welcome to the family. Alright, let's talk to Glimmer. May I introduce you to a friend? Mr. Piano is his name. Okay, what the fuck? What's up? Let us begin first with why music, why piano? It's easier to start a piano lesson this way because I can't find a piano, so let's stick to theory. Okay. Where we would find a piano? They're big and hard to hide. I doubt Victor and Scalger play. Scalger probably destroyed them. Why would they let something hopeful like an instrument survive? But wait, let me ask you then. If there is music in the future, maybe there's hope. So please tell me a song about a song. Then music can find memories. Smiles from Duran. Song I heard in the mind, the memories of someone who lost everything. Music can be hopeful. There's something about knowing we all live together, right? Oh, music can be evil, Aoi. These people that I tried to save, they were cursed by song for an armor they sang out. We all live together. Finding joy through song, shared experience. It's fun, it's hopeful. But we can still choose to sing about it all. About nothing. Just sing. Music is powerful. This is embarrassing shit, but I have a similar story. Not nearly as heavy, but still maybe you'd understand. When I was a kid, like kid Aoi, I wanted to be friends with everyone. Yeah, sounds about right. But there's this one kid who bullies would always pick on, always, and they would sing mean songs about the kid, awful mean songs. And when I saw music being used to cause pain, it broke something in me as a kid. I didn't understand. I still don't understand, but I knew that then that I could fight back without raising a fist, even if it meant embarrassing myself. What'd you do? I sang louder than the bullies. It was a stupid song. I don't even remember how it went, but it worked. And when they tried to bully me, they would throw CDs at me. But I guess what? You crushed them. Ha! I got free music score for Ollie. I guess what? I'm hoping you know, and everybody here, is that I'd sing louder for all of you. Always. That's very nice. Let's see what's up with the temple. Remember about yesterday, Flare. I was in a bad mood. You know how it is. Pick another topic, please. Okay, but you said she'll kill you. That sounded serious. Who's she? Ah. Why you in Helvania? Got the weirdest call one day from some slithery little shipbird preening his feathers and puffing himself up like he was trying to prove something, telling us about how important he was, how the city was failing and losing faith, and how we could help him in his noble cause. He really thought that he had an idea of who he was talking to. The best part, he claimed he was a fan. Nothing worse in this world than watching idiots misuse your words for their own goals. So of course, we said yes, mainly just because I knew we had to piss that little shitbird off and show him just how tiny his dick actually is. I wish I'd believed the tabloids about the whole weird plague thing though. That was pretty fucking shit. You caught the tech rot. Would not visit again. As I'm lying here in a tour bus, there's a knock at the door. Let me guess. You know how the story goes. Magical mystery cure promised me that I'll become a performer the likes of which the world has never seen, etc., etc. The shipbird wanted a concert, well, he got one alright. Now my stage character's always been a bit much, but always been with me, the volume cranked up as high as it could go. But now, it was like I was running higher than the clouds, running on some kind of juice I didn't even know existed. Yeah, then what? Standing on that stage, the new me, I felt alive, truly alive, more than I'd ever felt before. It was glorious, freeing. I felt like I was flying. We gave Albania a concert they'd never forget. That Sherbert wanted us to give them hope and faith. We did, in themselves. Next thing we know, they're flipping Scouger trucks and pulling over statues. That little shipbird was so pissed. Should have known it would cost us. Well, then, what happened? Shipbird decided to get a show one way or another, only this time it wouldn't be a concert. It's kinda like a show you only get to put on once. Couldn't stop them, too many of them, versus just me. I see you chewing through the candy. Me over here like a baby giraffe figuring out which its legs are supposed to be. Couldn't do much except just watch them die. Shipper did it on national TV too, crowing about the ratings like it was something to be proud of. What did you do next? Got my anger out more or less, for better or worse. But random thought while we're talking about my transformation, the infestation when Entradi injects someone with the strain of it, how much of it is determined by the strain, and how much of it is the person he's injecting it into. How much is nature and how much is nurture? Seems to be different for warframes and protoframes. Honestly, I don't know. Please, I guess is better than nothing, but please hurry just in case. This was still hasn't accepted. Alright. Just in case of what? No, just please explain what you're talking about, please. Alright, no flare. Something is going on. Tell me what I need to hurry just in case. Alright, fuck it. So I think Warframes, they subsumed the full personality sans bits and pieces here and there. But the strain that Entradi is using to make proto-frames comes from those Warframes. So you're a mix of both yourself and those original Warframes the strain is coming from. Yeah, sounds about right. So she isn't me? Oh, okay, so who thinks so? You have no idea how much of a relief that is to hear. Here's this she again. Who is she? Oh shit. Is it like his person like proto frame personality? Is he a voice like Okay, a problem we are going to need to solve, and I'm so sorry for what's about to happen to you. What the fuck? See if I could gift her a piano. Nah, I'm not seeing no pianos around here. Chicken on Bolt. Sure, what you want to know? Who was he before he was reprogrammed? Nobody special, just somebody who pissed off the Orokin real badly. Ordan Karis, the Beast of Bones. Fucking epic name. I want an epic name like that. Amir Beckett, the Devourer of Souls. We'll workshop that. Yeah, you're right. Doesn't really capture my charming personality anyway. You were saying? He was a mercenary in service to the Orokin. They brought him to the Great Chamber and offered to make him an Orokin like them. Wow. Refused all that power and wealth and immortality. Dude was hella dope. He just hated them that much. He wanted to go out bloody. So he killed every single one he could get his hands on, or so he thought he did, but Orokin are very, very hard to kill. Trust me. They glassed him, and they made him chipper, and happy, and loyal, and gone is the bloody mercenary that he was. Holy shit, so how much of the original Orders is left? He doesn't even remember he used to be someone else. Fragments and glitches. Nothing recognizable. They take memories too? I guess that makes sense. Rewrite the code, rewrite the hard drive. But I still think the concept of cephalons are awesome. You're gonna have to give me a drinking problem, I swear. Amir, you're still missing the point. Nah, I think you get it. But do you really... You really do sound like Arthur. If he's had a normal liver, I'd be murdering it right now. Gotta go. If I wanted you ask you out for drinks, would I end up with the stitches? Whoa. No. Okay. But I don't drink. Never have. Don't do drugs either. You'll have to be more creative to get into my pants. Or whatever it is I have to wear now. Good to know. Any hints on what I could do to win you over then? On that topic, do you... I've been meaning to ask. Let's go straight on. Straight up. You just should be real certain that you know what you're for, Babas. If you like it sweet and gentle, go talk to Aoi or Amir. I am too used to pain and like it too much for that kind of thing. You just should be real certain that you know what you are for. What? Yeah, never mind. Pain's not really my thing. Consider me warm, ma'am. Yeah, you think you can take it, do you? We'll see. Damn. Vete. Can't be daydreaming when I got work to do. Oh, shit. I guess I learned Letty's trust, but I think there's easy thing to lose. Now that she trusts me, it's easier to talk to her. I can banter with her. I'm much more on the same page. She has a wicked sense of humor, for sure. You can never beat too much coffee, or at least that's what I've been told. Well, shit. Got a question for you. Is there somebody in your future world who is like Major Corpo? Yeah, you know, carrying fat peas, the money man. Actually, yeah, Parvels grant him the head of the corpus. Why you want to know? You think he's happy with his life? Content even? I don't think money can buy happiness. I think people who say money doesn't buy happiness aren't being creative enough. Seems to be, from what I can tell. He just had some people support him for more reasons than seemingly just the cash. I say you're not trying hard enough then, lol. He have family though? People around him who support him? There's a lady, Bala Glorious, was just one of his underlings originally, but she went down with her ship's cannons blazing, screaming defiance. He has these sisters that he trains up to surround himself with, and I could tell he actually takes pride in them, thinks of them as his family. It's a little culty, but what you gonna do? It has money for you, baby. Money buys loyalty for as long as you got it, and there ain't no cult older than the cult of gold. You really don't like. I really don't like how you sound so much like this motherfucker. There's more to life than money. You two would definitely get along. I think you would actually. I'm not saying the motherfucker is a hero here, cause there ain't no heroes in this world. I'm just saying he got the means to be happy and take care of the people he cares about. Yeah, that's really what it's about. And for me, that's freaking the dream right there. Set for life for me, for my mates, and my family. Nobody goes without. And to do that, you need them stacks. I guess. Exactly. That's where all the power is. Once you're there, you can set people up. Then you can really change things. Until then, you're just labeled a troublemaker. Get me? Gotta go. You kind of want to meet this Parvos guy though. Sounds interesting. If kind of like a dick. But all major corpo are like that at the end of the day because that's how you get ahead in it. Alright.